Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
It's time for another gift beer from Beer for Breakfast, Facts for Snacks, and What's on the Grill. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home on a sweltering hot evening here in Cleveland. And the beer that Drew kindly gave me is Life in the Clouds from Collective Arts Brewing. I've had a few Collective Arts Brewing beers in the past. They've all been pretty good, so I'm excited to get into this one here. It's got some crazy looking artwork on the can here. I don't even know what all that's supposed to be. And this is a New England style IPA. Comes in at 6.1% alcohol. Collective Arts is out of Hamilton, Ontario. And there's something here to read on the back. But once again, I don't know what these brewers are doing. I don't know if brewers and brewing companies, whoever designs the label out on cans, I don't know if they actually look to see what it looks like when the finished product goes out. Like, I don't know if there's a test print that they say, oh yeah, this looks good or not. Because this is terrible. And I watched, if you didn't catch it, Rod J did a spotlight on Shane's Craft Beer Review, and they were talking about this the other day. You got to make these things more easy to read on these beer cans. I mean, I'm in somewhat decent lighting, but a lot of people drink this in bars or other places that's dark, hard to see. And we are generally interested, most people generally interested in to see what the brewer says or what's on the can. A lot of times they just make this stuff so hard to read. They either make it super fine print or they use colors that just don't go well together. I mean, this looks like it's printed with a light blue over a darker shade of blue, so it's really hard to read. But we're going to try to figure it out here. So it says Life in the Clouds, New England IPA, 6.1% alcohol, Simcoe Mosaic, time for the flashlight. Drink creatively. 1 part craft beer, 1 part canvas. Collective Arts is a fusion of creativity featuring the talents of emerging artists through our global call for art. So the art on this can is by James Carey out of Huntington Beach, California. At James Carey Art, that's his handle. And you know, it would have been really cool if all of this was larger in better colored print so people could read this easily. Because most people don't carry flashlights. Most people are going to look at that and go, I can't read that, whatever, and they'll never even know who the artist was. Because that's some pretty cool artwork there, and it'd be nice if the artist name was much larger on the can. What is this here? It says Lorem Ipsum. That's some Latin for something. Maybe I'll put it in the video if I figure that out. I don't speak Latin. Collective Arts Brewing Limited, Hamilton, Ontario. Contains wheat, barley, and oats. On the bottom here, there is a date, April 12th, 2024, and this is end of August, beginning of September. Should still be good and in date. So let's get on into it. Like I said, thank you, Drew. On Untappd, this gets a 3.89 with over 116,000 check-ins. That is a lot of check-ins. On Beer Advocate, it gets a 91 outstanding with 494 check-ins. I just got a big, giant burst of just tropical fruit as soon as I popped that can open, that nice shaklook. So I'm going to stick my nose in it, see if I can pick up some more of that before it dissipates. Yeah, that's real fruity. Tropical fruits, but it's kind of almost got like a piney back end to it. Yeah, just kind of the generic tropical fruit with the slightest hint of pine on the back end. But that smells really nice. As far as color, that's back to that chalky white that a lot of these IPAs end up having. You can't really see through it. That's probably about a 2 on the SRM chart. Just, excuse me, that chalky yellow white. Big white head that's kind of very pillowy, cloud-like. Not really dissipating, just hanging around, but the head's almost thin, if that makes sense. I mean, you got this much of a head, but the bubbles are really big, and it's almost a thin-looking head, even though I'm still got about a finger's worth of it on there. It's turning into like soap bubble head, like soap suds. That's a really nice looking beer. And thank you again, Drew. Really appreciate it. Cheers, everybody. Well into the medium body there. but easy to drink. some subtle fruitiness. And you get this bitterness it's not very pronounced, but you get it kind of on the swallow, which is interesting. Yeah, it's nice and fruity, light fruit, subtle, just tropical fruits, nondescript tropical fruit. And on the swallow, you get this little bit of bitterness that kind of counteracts that sweetness from tropical fruit. Then everything dissipates, and on the very back end, it's somewhat drying. This is a hot one here in Cleveland. I don't know if you can see I'm sweating. And this is actually going down really nice. For a 6%, 6.1% alcohol, New England IPA. IPAs aren't exactly what I would go to on a hot evening like this. But this is pretty nice. It's going down nicely, nice tropical fruits. I'd give this a big horns up. Collective Arts, you've done it once again. I'll try to make sure to put that artist down there. What was that person's name? Can't read it without the flashlight again. James Carey, I think is what it is. I'll make sure to put his info down below in the comments. Go check him out. Thank you again, Drew. As always, embrace the adventure.